9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Borneo News. Today, a news about a man, PAULKRUGMAN, who won the Nobel Prizes in 2008. As known as the Paul Robin Krugman, is an American economist who is currently distinguished professor of economics at a graduate center of a city, University of New York. A community and society might know him but do not know about his story. So, contributions from Krugman was a new trade theory and became the 12th John Bates Clark Medal winner in 2008.
Oh, Daddy.
What, son?
Oh, this is the guy who appeared at TV last night. Paul Krugman.
Oh, I know him. He the one who won the Nobel Prize in 2008.
Oh, I want to be like him. Can you tell me more about Paul Krugman, Daddy?
Nice, son. Since I was admire him, I would like to tell you about your story about Paul Krugman. First thing first.
PAULKRUGMAN was born in February 28, 1953 to the Jawel family, the son of Anita and David Krugman. In 1922, his paternal grandparents immigrated to the United States from Brest, Belarus, at the time a part of Poland. He was born in Albany, New York, and grew up in Merrick, a hamlet in Nassau County. He graduated from John F. Kennedy High School in Baltimore and started interest in economics began with the Isaac Asimov Foundation's novel. Krugman has been married twice. His first wife, Robin L. Bergman, is a designer, but then they divorced. He is currently married to the Robin Well, an academic economist who received her BA from the University of Chicago and her PhD from University of California, Berkeley. Krugman currently lives in New York City. Upon retiring from Princeton after 15 years of teaching in June 2015, he addressed the issue in his column. He wished to reside in New York City and hoped to focus more on the public policy issue. He subsequently became a professor at the Graduate Center University of New York and distinguished scholar at Graduate Center. Krugman reported that he is distinct, reactive or conservative journalist. He has described himself as
I'm a loner, originally shy with individuals.
PAULKRUGMAN's education started at John F. Kennedy High School that was in Baltimore, continued his study at Yale University in 1974, and finally graduated with BA summa cum laude in economics. Krugman then pursued his PhD and did it at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT) in 1977 under the guidance of his thesis advisor Rudy Dornberg. He then started to work on international trade and create a new model of monopolistic competitions within the trade. He invented and popularized a new trade theory, which gave a better explanation on how trade worked, and he explained that trade increasingly could be explained not by comparative advantage, but regional concentrations and the economics of scale involved. He also explained that consumer preference for diversity is very important, which describes the survival of higher cost goods and likely to have a distinct brands. This field of a new trade theory became one of his areas of expertise. Krugman is generally supportive of a free trade and globalizations. He worked on a new trade theory, slowly evolved into new economic geography and GE. His seminal 1991 papers on new economic geography and GE in the Journal of Political Economics become one of the most cited economists' work in this field. In 2000, Krugman joined Princeton University as a professor of economic and international affairs. He is also currently a centenary professor at London School of Economics and a member of a group of 30 international economic bodies. Paul Krugman has written intensively on the international economy, including international trade, economic geography, and international finance. The Nobel Prize Committee stated Krugman's main contribution is his analysis of the effect economies of scale. As a leisure thinking, Paul Krugman takes time and think. Krugman's work, a trade theory, emphasizes trade based on the comparative advantage of a country with a very different characteristic that explain how each country may specialize in producing a few brands of any given type of product, instead of specializing in different types of products. Let me see what Krugman do for us.
What makes Germany the biggest exporter of cars at the same time import a large number of them? Why is international trade still growing? Why are people moving to large cities, leaving the populated rural areas behind? These are Paul Krugman's achievements that offer us answers to such questions. The laureate of Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences 2008. Thanks to his research on international trade and economic geography, Krugman delivers important explanations of today observed patterns in economic activities. International trade and location of economic activity have always constituted important field in economic research. Today, we still try to find satisfactory answers to topics connected with free trade, globalization, and urbanization.
Yes, lady. One day I would like to contribute to our academy just like Paul Krugman did.
We always been reading informations and watching Paul Krugman in the media and articles. I am your reporter Olivia Willebrod from Borneo News, welcoming Paul Krugman.